treat for me either way. The Bills, okay, Josh Allen as Dracula. The Bills continue to score in bunches in Buffalo. The Bills lead the league in points, total QBR, and touchdown to interception ratio when playing at home this season. And their 38.3 points would be their most averaged at home in a season in franchise history. Dan, is the Bills' offensive success a trick or a treat?
It's a treat, and one of the things that they do better than anybody is Joe Brady, their play caller, goes with 6 offensive linemen on the field. Number one, it simplifies defenses. They have to put 7 bigs on the field. You get one-on-one coverage more often than not on the outside. And it does a great job of making sure that Josh's reads are very clear with good pockets and protection. These are simple reads for a quarterback. Go route, crossing route, check down. Easy, 6 offensive linemen on the field. They can run the football out of it. And I think I like the thing I like the most of this in their run game is when they put those 6 offensive linemen in, it gets the run started. They don't have negative plays in their run game. It gives everybody else on the offensive line a chance to lean on defensive linemen. Again, 6 offensive linemen on the field, 7 bigs by the defense. There's that very simple coverage structure. You get a one-on-one with that extra offensive lineman blocking that rush end. And look at the soft vacancies within the defense. I think more teams should do this candidly in the NFL, just like 4x1. I think the team playing tonight, the Jets, I wish they did that. It gives your run game a chance. It commits to protection. Look at the numbers. They're the best and or the most in the NFL when they put 6 offensive linemen on the field. More teams should be doing this.
Okay, so this is going to be also another interesting game for the Buffalo Bills. Because the reality is the Colts are a significantly different team with Joe Flacco, right? And the reality is for the Bills is that they've been able to beat bad teams, not so much the good or great teams. And now is the time where the Bills need to continue to shed that, right? All of these ranks and all of this, they need to show that they can compete with the best, right? They're making moves to improve their team, right? Going out and getting Amari Cooper, right? They're making moves. They're doing what they can. They see that the AFC is still open, right? They see the Ravens lose to the Browns, to the Raiders. They're looking over at the Chiefs and they're like, yeah, they're winning, but are they really that scary right now? They see the Texans having all their injuries. The Colts can't decide on who's their quarterback. And it just leaves everything open. Yeah, the Pittsburgh Steelers look nice, but they got Russell Wilson. He's an old quarterback. What are they going to do when the going gets tough? The Bills have to feel like if we play our cards right, we can do some damage. And we're at this point of the season, and especially considering some of the games that the Bills lost, they burned those cards now, right? They can't now go and get beat by a 39-year-old quarterback who's had inconsistent starts in terms of, is he playing, is he not, with the Colts. And I think the Colts could actually be a pretty decent team, quite frankly, with Joe Flacco specifically, because I'm a firm believer in what Shane Steichen can do. And that O-line's pretty good, the run game's good, and Joe Flacco, quite frankly, has been playing really good as well. But this can't be one of those games where, right, next week rolls around and it's like, Bills lost a tough one, right? Tough one against Joe Flacco and the Colts, right? Like, it's just, you can't have it. And I'm not saying I'm predicting it or I'm not predicting anything, but I'm just saying, like, this is where we're at in the season where you really start to figure out who are these teams? Who are the Buffalo Bills? What is the potential right now? Because these are the games that you put away. These are the games that you win, right? These are the games that originally you had circled that it was going to be Anthony Richardson. Now it's Joe Flacco. Let's get to work. Let's make him look like an old man. Let's show him that we clearly got the quarterback in Josh Allen. We got this dynamic offense. We can pick you apart. I mean, I think, what's his face? Oh, God, I can't think of his name right now. Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars lit up, at least offensively, the Colts, right? Trevor Lawrence was wheeling and dealing like he was the number 1 overall pick, right? He was looking elite. And you got to think, well, the Buffalo Bills better do that too. The Buffalo Bills better be like, not, look out. And they better be able to stop a Joe Flacco and the Indianapolis Colts. Because if you can't stop Joe Flacco, then you can't stop Patrick Mahomes. You can't stop Lamar Jackson. So these are just some of the lenses that I'm looking at this game, right? Earlier in the season, it was like, okay, I don't care if you win this game or lose this game. It's just more of like the quality of play. How do you play? At this point now, it's like you need to start to show that you can consistently win games. Weird games, ugly games, great games, bad games. You got right. These are some of those things that we have to kind of start to see unfold, right? Start to see how does Amari Cooper really improve this team. And this will also be the last showing before the trade deadline of like, what else do we need? And I've been on the record saying I think the Buffalo Bills need to make another move, that they could be on the cusp of being better than, being in a position where when you do play the Chiefs or the Ravens, you are more likely to come out on top than not, right? Right now, all these teams to me are just the definition of any given Sunday. The Bills play the Ravens, the Bills play the Chiefs play the Ravens, right? I'm just like, yeah, there's no strong prediction who wins this game. It's which way does the ball bounce? Who minimizes mistakes, right? Which running back rips off a 55-yard run to which team gets a punt return that takes it down to the 45, right? Like some of those other random unpredictable things, rather than, oh, this team's got a better offense, this team's got a better defense, there you go, they're the better team, right? It is more of those little things. So I think the Bills, though, would be in a position to stack the deck a little bit farther in their favor, right? That's what I would be looking to do. And again, if they're right on that cusp, then this is a game that they continue to convincingly win. But again, it is a little bit slightly weirder of a game because we only have a few games of the Colts with Joe Flacco and what that team can look like. And I am like I said before, I'm a firm believer of what Shane Steichen can do. So this could be, a sneaky, significantly harder game than most people would maybe give credit to. But if you have high expectations of the Buffalo Bills, then you're going to expect them to be able to win this game quite convincingly. And these are the games where, again, right, if Trevor Lawrence and the Jacksonville Jaguars can put up points and look like a superstar, then Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills better be able to too. And if you're facing an older quarterback, well then, you know what? You better make him look like an older quarterback. You better make him look like he was just right off the couch, right? Because if you can't, then you're not a contender. And I believe the Buffalo Bills are indeed a legitimate contender. So I can't wait to see how this game unfolds. But those are just my thoughts. I'd absolutely love to hear yours. What do you guys all think about the Buffalo Bills going up against the Colts? Let me know in the comments below. I read every single comment, so whether you agree with me or disagree with me. Either way, let's get in some discussions. Let's get in some fights. But ultimately, let's just have some fun. And please do consider subscribing. We are building an amazing community here, and I'd absolutely love to see you part of it. I want to build something that we all genuinely feel connected to. Something that we're really excited to be part of. I think we're on our way to doing it. And please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it really does help with the visibility and the algorithm. Thank you so much, and see you next time.